Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. So I just wanted to hop on a live and make sure that we all have to-do checklists. Now, this is especially important for business owners. Let me just make sure I'm streaming on Instagram first. Amazing. So we are live on Instagram now as well. As I was saying, thank you for joining me. Today I wanted to do a little to-do check-in, and this is mainly for business owners. So it's the time to say, right, I'm going to prepare for my afternoon. It's going to be a productive afternoon. If you're like me or like many business owners, you have many different hats that you're trying to juggle. So one of the important things is to make sure that you have a plan of action and that you can differentiate between different types of energy that you're feeling. So whether you're in a bit of a flow, a creative flow, or whether you are in sort of admin work, you want to really be able to put on that hat and say, right, this is what I'm going to get done today. So it's super, super important. I'm just checking we are live on Instagram as well. But it's just a bit of an accountability session for business owners to go through, get everything up together. And of course, I will be working alongside you to get things rolling. So for the first part of the session, what we're going to do is we are going to get up, and I'm sure you have one, whether it's in your head, whether it's on a system or whatever. We're going to get out what I call our master to-do list. So I want you to look at absolutely everything that you need to do. And this can be long term. And I want you to start focusing in on what can I get done today. So we've only got a few hours of the afternoon left. What can be achieved? And what needs to go on the list as a priority for this week, but we're realistic that it's not going to get done today. So setting aside this time is really important because it means that you can then plan ahead for what you are actually going to get done. You can keep yourself accountable. You can put in the comments what you're going to be doing, and I will soon be keeping you accountable and nagging you, asking you if you've actually got it done. So now is the time to get up that master to-do list. If you use like an online program, just get up your master to-do list. If you're like me, you've probably got multiple master to-do lists. So you could have a marketing list, you could have admin. For me, I'm an accountant, so you could have like an accountancy list of all the things you want to get done for your clients. Hi, James. Thanks. Yeah, so it's really good to just set priorities and get them all down. So first things first, I am going to give you 5 minutes, and I'm actually going to set a timer because we need to be really accountable with all of these things. And we need to be very aware that you could spend all day sorting out your to-do list and get absolutely nowhere. That's not the point of this task. So we're going to spend 5 minutes. I'm literally going to put a stopwatch on. I'm going to go through all of our tasks, and we're going to get the main priorities for today down. Are you with me? Let's go. So just wanted to hop on and say, you can do this either by paper or online. Personally, we use everything online. We're very, very much paperless in many ways. However, it's not for everyone. And also sometimes you still need that paper to go back to, especially for today's to-do list. So whatever works best for you, you need to work with what you're working with, basically, with what works best for you in your style of working. So I'll give you 5 minutes. You've actually got 4 minutes now, but I'm going to increase that because I was talking. So 5 minutes. So for any of you who have recently joined, we're making a master to-do list of all the things that we wish that we could get done today. I'd also encourage you all, if you can, to track your time as you go along throughout your day to see where you're spending your time. This is really, really important because then you can see where you're wasting time that you could potentially be making money. "30 seconds remaining. We're just writing everything down from our to-do lists. Okay, next thing I want you to do is I want you to write down how many emails you've got. Now, this is really important because obviously we can all neglect our mailboxes from time to time. I don't know about you, but I hold a zero inbox policy. So basically, we aim to have nothing in our inboxes at all times. So that's really, really important, is to have a look at your inbox and what can you categorize it by. So for us, we do to do. So that's if it's a big job. And then we have quick ticks. So that's if it's really, really quick, we can get rid of it. So first off, organizing things into whether it's an actual big job or whether it's a quick tick and you can get back to the person. And then dealing with it accordingly. Another bit of admin outside of your emails, which I also want you to focus on in this time, is, I don't know about you, but cutting down your tabs. Now, you should only have tabs open that you've opened today. If you haven't, if you've got tabs that have been sat there for ages, you've got a problem. Don't worry, I'm like that as well, and I can build up tabs and just leave them there for ages. I think what you need to ask yourself is why are you leaving that tab up? For myself, I'm leaving it there because something needs to be actioned. So if that is still there, it needs to go on your list as an action point today or as an action point for future, so that you can get rid of the tab, move on, and get on with things. Because by resetting and starting afresh, you can go on your lunch and you can say, right, I'm going on my lunch now. I've got my to-do list when I come back. Tabs are pretty clear apart from the ones that I'll be working on today. And yeah, we've got a fresh blank canvas to be working with. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes now to work through your emails and to work through just organising them, categorising them, and to work through your tabs. Hi Max, hi Barry. I completely agree with you, Barry. So Barry said sometimes a task or an email in your inbox will take an awkward phone call or an email to sort out. I find just to do it, removing the hours or sometimes days of unnecessary anguish. Completely agree. Sometimes I think we sit on things and actually we could have we knew what we were going to reply the second we read it. Sometimes it's that gut feel of I was going to put that anyway, and I've waited 3 days to put the same thing. So yeah, I think it's really important to sort of self-reflect on things like that and realize what is procrastination and what how you can work best with the way that you're dealing with things. For me, it's really important that we're focused on getting things out of the way, making things as pain-free as possible. It doesn't need to be this hard thing, and actually it can just be. I'm a big believer in little and often. So yeah, I'm going to stop talking. But you've got 8 minutes and a half left to go through and see what you can get down, see what you can get organised, ready to hit the afternoon when you come back from lunch. Right, for those new who have joined, we have got just under 6 minutes left to be going through your emails and to be going through and assigning what's a quick tick and what's a to-do, and then going through your tabs. That was it. Nearly forgot. Not quite. So we've got 3 minutes left. We're going through our emails and our tabs to get it down as much as possible. I don't know about you guys, but the things I'm writing down are literally the things that are keeping me awake at night, because I think of them and I think, oh, I wish I got that done. So this is a really good task to say, right, let's get everything clear, get everything sorted again. What's everyone's desktop like as well? The dreaded question, what is your desktop like? I don't know about you, but mine could be a lot better. So is there anything you can clear from your desktop? Give it that real reset. That's only if you have finished everything else. We've got 30 seconds left. And if you can hear that, the timer has gone off. So stop what you're doing. Now, I want to go. I'm just going to give you 2 minutes to clear your desktop. If you have a clear desktop and you've got clear tabs and you've got clear emails, you know what to do. Go and make yourself a cup of tea because you should be proud of yourself. If you haven't done those things, I was going to say, you don't deserve a cup of tea. Of course you do. Go and make yourself a cup of tea or cup of coffee anyway. I've got a cup of coffee in my little Accounting Rockstar Awards mug because I'm a 0 award winner. In case you don't know, I'm just going to, No, I'm joking. But all seriousness, I want you to try and get your desktop as clear as possible. When we come to work, there's nothing worse than an uninspiring desk. And even if your actual desk is okay, if it's not, that's another job you need to do. It's taking the time to reset and really say to yourself, right, like, how do we get things back to a good place? Maybe we need to fully brain dump everything that comes up when you hit the pillow at night. I don't know about you, but my brain starts going around. Maybe you need to clear things and start asking yourself, why have I left that email there? Okay, left that email there for a reason. Let's get that sorted today. Let's get it back down to a 0 inbox. Let's get your desktop cleared up and go from there. So I'm going to give you a 5-minute coffee break. But for people who are still carrying on, clear whatever you've got to, whether that's your desktop, your emails, whatever it is. Just going to quickly check Instagram. Everything's all going well. Some people are joining, so that's great. So, yeah, this is your next job. Make yourself a cuppa or clear through emails or whatever you've got to clear through. Let's just get it down. You might be thinking of more things to add to your to-do list. Just keep adding them. Get it all off your mind. We want to leave the workday with everything is off the mind. Everything is written down. Everything can then go on the online version later, but right now, let's just relax and get it all off and get things organized. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes. Got 3 minutes remaining. We're going through our emails, our tabs, clearing everything down as much as possible. One minute and a half. Let's get those emails down. Get things organised as much as possible. Right, the timer is up. Have you got your cup of tea? I want you to pop in the chat if you've got your cup of tea or your cup of coffee and where you are. Did you get your emails done? Did you get your tabs done? Did you get your desktop cleared? What have you managed to work on? If you worked on something else, whether it's just your to-do list, just let me know. I see you. I want you to put, hi, Rebecca. Hi, James. Yeah, I want you to put down below, let me know, what have you managed to get done? I'm watching you, so you got to tell me, what have you managed to get done in this time? And let's get personal for a second, right? How many, and this is important, how many notifications are on your phone right this second? Like, if you pressed onto your homepage, how many reds have you got? The little red symbols. Do you have your red symbols on for absolutely everything? If you do, I would question this. Personally, notifications drive me mad. So I want you to go onto your main screen. How many notifications are sat there? Have you got reminders that you forgot to tick off? Get them ticked. Then what is coming up? Have you got calendar reminders there? I say this because I do. Get rid of them. If you've seen them, get rid of them. You know what's going on. I know I'm having my lunch right now. Well, I'm not, but I know it's lunchtime. Have you got messages from your partner? Have you got messages from your loved ones that you need to reply to or that you need to just check in on? Let's get rid of all the notifications and just get back to a bit of simplicity. I know for me, I've got some voicemails, so it's going on the to-do list. So anything else that you need to add to your to-do list? And for me, I've added a separate page of personal to-do list because it's really important that we get it off our brains and written down, and so that we don't forget about it. What about your text messages? Have you been ignoring somebody? Do you need to sort out something? Could be personal things. Do you need to sort them out? Do you need to reply to people? Again, it's very similar to what Barry said. Sometimes we know what we were going to put ages ago and we don't reply. And actually, we could have just replied straight away. Don't know what you guys use, but you can dictate things really, really quickly. Just talk to your phone, tell it what you said. Sometimes it gets things wrong and you can have a little laugh. But it's better to reply than to ignore somebody. So that's super, super important. So I want you to start making a personal list. And are there any numbers that you don't care about? Like a big red number on there. It's got like, say, your Facebook is absolutely blowing up. Is there anything you can do with that? So for me, I don't have Facebook, like as in the number that comes up. Personally, I don't care. Sorry, Facebook. But I don't want to know. When I go onto my Facebook, it's because I'm choosing to go onto Facebook, not the other way around. It's not pulling me to the app. Excuse me. But also, when you do go on there, are all the notifications a load of rubbish? Is it your aunt going on about something or liking something? No offense to your aunt in that case. Maybe you care. Maybe you do care, and that's great. But I would always recommend with the notifications that you don't care about, you don't have to see them. So going through, pressing on the 3 dots, making sure that they're as clear as possible, like cleared. You can say, don't show me this again, and the app won't show you it again. I think people forget about that, and we just become a victim to all these notifications and very, very busy life. And actually, we don't need to be busy. We don't need to be busy fools. We can choose, what we're going to do. Question, do you have your emails on your phone? And if you do, right, do you have your work emails? And do you have the number? Because I don't know about you, we work with a zero inbox. I have a few inboxes that I deal with, 4 or 5. And they all come into my phone. And I have the choice of clicking in that app. But I would never, ever have that red notification to tell me there's like 30 altogether. I just never would. Because it's just a lot. Especially outside in your own private time, it's a lot to have it on your phone. And then I'd go even one step further when we're talking about productivity, when we're talking about getting things clear. For me, I would suggest that you have different focus times on your iPhone, if you have an iPhone. Sorry if you don't. So if you hold on to your iPhone, go press on the close button and then open it again. Hold it, and you'll see that is your photo. But you can customize it and you can change it. So if you press on the focus mode, it will come up saying link and focus. So when I'm at work, I've got a different photo. When I'm at home, as soon as it goes to home time, it becomes a home time photo. You can also do that with your apps. So for instance, when I am in the evenings on my phone, I can't see anything to do with work. Whereas when I'm at work, I can't see anything personal. Why are you going to check your business bank account in the evening? That should be a daytime job when you're at work. Don't get me wrong, we all work very flexibly. You can do what you want in the evenings. but it's then that active decision to go in and search for that app rather than it being right there as a bit of a distraction to what while you're supposed to be watching a series with your partner, you know. So let me just check comments. Yay! That's fantastic. So Isabella. I always get things like that wrong. Isabel, I'm pretty sure, was saying that her emails have never looked so clear. Such a productive 10 minutes. Really, really glad. Really, really good to hear. It makes all the world of difference just sitting down and saying, right. And ask yourself, why is that still sat there? You know, what is the point of that? Like, go through and say, why is that there? Because sometimes I think it's just, I'm not going to lie, we get emails, they're long-winded, you've not got to the point, I don't know what you're asking for, next. And actually you need to just sit down and say, what is it? And how do I just get this done? Because sometimes I get rid of an email, and it's not an important email, but I'll get rid of an email that's been sat there for way too long, and then you find out that it was actually a 2-minute job, and actually you just needed to read it. And again, there's dictation apps. Not only can I dictate to it, but I can get it to read out loud the email and just sit there and just listen, have a cup of coffee, and job's done. So yeah, really, really glad that was sorted. And if you haven't already checked it out, In Capri Swim are amazing. I was looking this morning. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. You need to check them out though. Really, really cool. Anyway, I'm not sponsored or anything. I just thought that was really cool this morning, what I was looking at. But right, I'm going to leave it there. We will go into another session where we are going to do some deep work accountability. We will be doing a concept called swallowing the frog, which basically means the thing that you're putting off, get it done. So if you want to join that, come along. Keep an eye out for my lives. Feel free to hit the icon so that you can actually follow me and be notified when I do go live, because I know it's very lonely when we're all working as like lonely business owners, sat in our houses, trying to run a business, and actually you can come along and follow the journey. So yeah, please do join. But for now, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to finish my coffee and I am going to start getting my head down. See you later. Thanks, guys.